Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys a really incredible arena finish that I played with a priest. Priest is not considered a very good arena class, and it is largely because it has great inconsistency in the early game, and most of the first few wins that you experience, or first few games you experience in arena, I would say, are against a number of aggressive decks. Arena is a very interesting play mode. The fact that you are almost always matched up against someone who has the same wins and the same losses as you do makes it a dynamic experience where you have to change your strategy while actually playing with the same cards throughout the arena run. Now, when you're starting arena, you're at 0-0, you're literally playing the whole spectrum. Averages in terms of, Defiles 1 and 2 decks, that's literally what you experience when you're at 0-0. When you're at like 7-0, every Warlock is going to play Defile against you. Maybe twice, maybe 3 times, maybe 4 times. Decks that are high wins have large quantities of the really good cards. At low wins, you don't have to, consider for that very much, but you do have to take into account the fact that most aggressive decks are going to be between 1 and like 5 or 6 wins. After that, they're very rare, so you can actually be a bit more greedy. If you're playing a greedy control deck and you've made it to like 5 or 6 wins, you're typically going to go very far, especially if you focus on that strength. The main reason is aggressive decks are largely affected by the opening hand RNG. They're largely affected by going first versus going second. If you're playing Hunter and you're going first against a slow deck, it's almost a guaranteed win. If you're playing Hunter but you're going second against a Warrior, it's almost a guaranteed loss. So there's a lot of this stuff that's out of your control that makes it very unlikely for a lot of the aggro decks to get through to the high wins. You talk about Constructed, I always complain how aggro decks are so crazy good there, but it's not the same game because, if you have just a 55% win rate on average in Constructed, that can actually be game breaking. But a 55% win rate in Arena, that means you're getting 3 wins, maybe 4. So that doesn't really work out that well. Aggro decks, while they might be very good in the grand macro scale of things, if you can't leverage your ability to play it, and if it's high RNG, which it is, well, they're not going to go that far on average. If you're playing against a high win opponent, even if it's like a Hunter, most likely he's not going to burn you down. Most likely a Hunter at high wins has incredible death rattle synergy and is playing something resembling like a cube Hunter or something like that. So these are the tips that you got to know. Play your greedy games. Your opponents are going to have large quantities of the best cards available at high wins. Basically the typical 3 pillars of what it takes to get to high wins in arena. You need a really good deck, you have to be a good player, and you have to be lucky. And if you have a really, really, really good deck, well, you don't have to be that good of a player, and you might not need to be that lucky, So at high wins, the good decks, they're there. All right? Keep that in mind, and if you think you can play out the control, the greed game, go for it. Enjoy the run. Hope I've helped, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's priest it. Work yesterday. And both the A-bomb and the dragon are very good, but I've taken a liking to the A-bomb lately. Fine. Try to get Shudderwalk. Yeah, I'll pass. I don't like that very much. Gonna go with the Rifleman. The 1 damage ping is often worthwhile. Thinking it was 5/5 copy of what? Oregon? But that would be bad. 2-drop it is. Light spawn's okay. Probably just novice. Definitely Shadow Madness. A lot of death rattle shit being played right now. Shadow Madness is really good. Okay, sorry. Eyes. Yes, eyes hurting. I'm gonna tear my eye out. That's okay, I have 2. I'm gonna go extra arms here. So you have 2 eyes. Fine, let's go with pain. Fine. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go with the Railguard though. I have no other max stam. Yeah, normally War Gear is a lot better, but a copy of a minion in your opponent's deck. I'm gonna try that. How bad can it be? If anything, I get to know what I need to save my cards for. Masuhor is ridiculous right now. The Whelp was pretty good last time I played it. Thinking Thunder Lizard. We're missing an actual damage board clear right now. Throw Knight can help. There we go. Whoa! Okay. Well, that picked up quite a lot at the end there. Dragonfire's MSG, and luckily for us, MSG is not part of standard. 68.7. These have been my last arena decks. 68, 69, 68, 68, 68, 67. They're like all the same. These outliers that I've played against have really seemed crazy. Like, give up Hearthstone forever when Artifact comes out. I mean, if it's like that amazing and it's embraced by all, you guys really underestimate the impact that Hearthstone had. It was like the first card game that was like super high access, and having the Warcraft IP was like huge. Okay, if Blizzard came up with a game that was exactly like Hearthstone, but instead of using the Warcraft IP, it would be based on a new universe called Overwatch, none of us would be playing it. None of us. Job done. So, like, for a game to start from nothing and overtake Hearthstone is very difficult. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying it is very unlikely.
Try this.
Damn. It's playing around Shadow Man.
Roots clutch, branches grow.
It's really bad too.
Let me change your mind.
You are not welcome here.
Jesus.
No.
I think I'm gonna do this. Just because a little bit of extra help here is gonna be a big deal. More threats. It's looking like a loss. Wind Fury Stealth. Perfect. None better. No, I think the play has to be this. This mitigates more damage potentially if he has no answer, and honestly I am at that stage in the game where I have to hope he has no answer. It's too many good plays, too many good cards.
I love omelets.
That is the worst fucking play I've ever seen. Oh, okay. You won. Congrats.
My duty is to the king for the king.
And it really doesn't seem like he has removal, so okay. Do his thing, I guess.
Ready to ride.
This guy's 8-2. His deck is like god tier, man. pretty good, I guess. Look, that's the highest value card. Shit. This guy's deck is just so good. He can just play like absolute shit and just win anyway. Oh! Oh! Oh, he just played like absolute shit. And he might not win as a result of it. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, guys. I'm even gonna take a card off of this. Oh, very nice.
I smell blood.
Yes. We won! Dude, the game started off so well. The guy was playing around Shadow Madness at the very start. And then, like, it just went downhill. Should be alright. How did that guy have Legend? Have you not heard of Pirate Warrior? About Face Hunter? How about Secret Paladin? Legend is not a no-skill activity, but at times, it is a no-skill activity. So.
X marks the spot.
Out of my jungle.
Come, my pretty birds.
The fuck am I supposed to do with that? Oh, I can play him, Power Word Shield, and then Shadow Word Paint him, and then I gain a Power Word Shield. Damn, dude. That's sick. Whoops. Guess they'll lose the weapon for that to trigger. That makes it notably shittier.
When Earth moves, empires fall.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Oh, extra arms. Okay, I guess I'll save him. Wait, what the fuck? Okay.
A real stinker.
I have nothing to play with that, but he doesn't know that. It looks scary. It's a constructed card after all. He might kill the 1/4 with the 4/2, and it might seem like a good play, but then we have the Worgen Abomination to clean that shit up, so that's okay. Hey, Tomato.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Okay.
My duty is to the king.
That's a little problematic. It's also a problem. Pretty useful.
Go away. At last. Oh.
I think I can stabilize unless he has some really good answers now.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Blizzard.
Locked and loaded.
I hope you like my invention.
I see lunch now. Dinner.
Wanna blow something up?
I can't kill that as it is.
If you're sure.
I'm gonna need to draw. I don't fucking know. Bonglomancer. Okay.
Fire. Tadingo.
What's happening?
Mushroom.
Okay. We only have 4 cards left, so we could actually die to fatigue. It's pretty good. I did not have lethal there, no. Got it. Yeah, I was one off with the 6 extra arms. It's not too bad, actually. This hand is just shit. Nah, it's alright. Against the priest. I think it's pretty good. Okay.
Tadingo. Yes.
Well, that's bad, but the advantage is my deck is not very good, so kind of an advantage. Well, just because I'm doing well with the deck doesn't automatically make it good.
Must consider. man!
Come, my pretty birds.
Man!
Looks like a harmless 1-1. Could actually be pretty strong.
Out of my jungle!
Should have put it in the middle. Perhaps. But if I thought about it for a while and then put it in the middle, maybe it would have been a disadvantage, as it may have given my opponent a tell. But I don't know. I don't think there's much of an issue here.
Mushroom power!
This plays around, whatever that gain life garbage is. Spirit Lash.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Lethal? There's no fucking way. It's not even close to lethal.
Pack them down!
Okay, actually, it is pretty close to lethal, but it's not quite lethal. I didn't miss it. What?
Our victory shall never end. Our victory shall never end.
Now that's the kind of lethal I'm looking for. Perfect damage through the mossy horror. Okay, that did go 12 wins, but we were gifted a victory. Ooh. 10 sub-gifts. Thank you, Tazak SC. Golden Stormwatcher and 230 some gold. Not exactly great amount of gold. I'm sure I'll get a legendary here. Maybe not.